Welcome back to the Talk to Me Nice podcast, where we talk nice but keep it real every damn time. I'm your host, Queenie Renee, and today I want to talk to y'all about love. Is love enough? So, we're going to deep dive into something that shaped all of us, all of our hearts, whether we admit it or not. The kind of love that Walt Disney, Hollywood, and pop culture made us feel was just not possible, but inevitable. You know it, the fairy tale love. The one that starts with fate, grows with passion, and ends with a happily ever after? Think about it. Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty. Every story tells the same message. True love conquers all, right? And obstacles? Sure, there are villains, curses, evil stepmothers, but none of that matters. One kiss, one magical intervention, one perfect moment, and everything is fixed. Life is beautiful, effortless, and perfect. I mean, come on. That's wild when you really think about it. But that's what we're talking about today. And that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to ask you, is love enough? Okay. It's not just Disney, classic rom coms, animated films, or teen dramas. They all reinforce the same blueprint. Your heart races when you meet the right person. The chemistry is instant. Conflict is dramatic but temporary, right? And by the end, love solves everything. Even the stuff in real life that would take years of therapy, emotional growth, and like real adult work. Right. Let's talk specifics though. For instance, Cinderella, a shoe, really? And suddenly the stranger knows everything about you. Like he magically knows your personality, your worth, your entire vibe, all from your slipper. I mean, really, let's be fucking for real. And then Sleeping Beauty. She slept for decades, gets woken up by the prince's kiss, and that's supposed to fix centuries of misery and chaos. Like, no conversation, no understanding, no effort, just true love's kiss. That's the magical fix, I guess. Or how about Beauty and the Beast? That love that transforms the beast, literally. The magic of love fixes all his flaws, including whatever emotional issues he had that caused him to live as a literal monster. We grew up thinking that that's real love, y'all. And don't even get me started on the songs. Disney, Broadway, R&B, pop, all telling us the same thing. That love is epic, all-consuming, and faded. Think about it. A whole new world. Magic carpet, instant connection, problem solved. Boom. Or can you feel the love tonight? Feelings alone fix everything? Oh, okay. Or Beauty and the Beast. Love is literally a spell that fixes the monster. Come on now. Even live action movies lean into this, y'all. The Notebook, 10 Things I Hate About You, Titanic, like love overcomes all logic, life circumstance, and practical concerns. Conflicts are dramatic but cute. Sacrifice is glamorous. Chemistry solves everything, right? And the heartbreak is romanticized. And even social media doesn't help. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, perfect. Curated love stories, hashtag relationship goals. Love looks effortless, breathtaking, and magical. And we grow up thinking that that's what love should feel like. And here's the part that's absurd. In all of these stories, love doesn't deal with real life, bills, schedules, career stress, or the family drama and emotional baggage. Love is always perfectly timed, always convenient, always magical, and never messy. And why do we buy it anyway? We were raised to believe that the love will arrive, love will conquer all, love will fix everything. If you feel it deeply, it's proof, right? Proof your person is right, proof your life is right, proof happiness is guaranteed. And that's where the disappointment comes in because life is messy. Relationships are messy. And real love doesn't show up with the soundtrack and magical lighting. But the fantasy sticks for real. It's beautiful. It's confirming and inspiring. It keeps us dreaming. keeps our hearts open, and makes us believe in something magical. Like even now as adults, some part of us wants someone to sweep us off our feet, fix everything, and make life cinematic. Even now, like we remember those movies and books and songs, that hope, that longing, that belief that love can be perfect, it's still in us. And that's why it's important to acknowledge the fairy tale first, to sit with the magic, the dream, and the expectation, to understand how it shaped us, our desires, and our ideas about what relationships should feel like. Because only after recognizing the fantasy can start unpacking reality. And when real love actually looks like, and trust me, that contrast, that's a whole other conversation. If it's all magical, like it's a cure all, like if you just love each other enough, everything will fall into place, right? That's cute in theory. But in real life, love is not a damn band aid. It's not going to fix poor communication, lack of respect, or the fact that you might not even be compatible in the first place. Now, don't get me wrong, love is beautiful, it's powerful. It's the reason we forgive, we try again, and we hold on when maybe we shouldn't. But if we're being honest, love alone has never been enough to sustain a relationship. I think people get so wrapped up in the feeling of love that they forget that love is just one ingredient. You still need consistency and effort. You still need emotional safety, communication, and respect. And not even the kind of I'm sorry text after you've fucked up for the 15th time. Real accountability, real partnership is what I'm talking about. Love without effort is just vibes. And love without trust is chaos. And love without communication, that's a slow death. And I'm here to talk about it. I got to keep it real with y'all, right? People love to say if it's real to work out. Baby, sometimes it's real and it still don't fucking work because timing matters, readiness matters, emotional maturity matters. You can have two people who truly love each other and still not be right for each other. And that's the hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth, y'all. We've been sold on the idea that love should conquer everything. Like it's supposed to make the pain worth it, right? Or the disrespect forgivable, the inconsistency acceptable. But love doesn't erase patterns. It doesn't fix incompatibility, and it damn sure don't keep a relationship alive if both people aren't doing the work. Some of y'all be staying in situations way too long because you love them. Okay, and do they bring you peace? Do they see you? Do they make you feel safe, supported, and appreciated? Because if the answer is no, then what are you holding on to? The love or the potential of what you hoped love would be? Be honest with yourself about that. Love is not supposed to drain you, it's supposed to grow you. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away for your own peace. Because love shouldn't come with constant confusion, y'all. It shouldn't require you to shrink or question your worth either. We have to stop romanticizing struggle, stop calling chaos passion, and stop making emotional damage for deep connection. Mistaking emotional damage for deep connection because y'all are killing me with that. That's not love, that's trauma bonding. And it'll have you mistaking pain for loyalty. Okay, now, love alone can't hold up a relationship that lacks communication, trust, or shared values. You can love someone to death and still feel misunderstood every single day. You can be deeply in love and still not feel emotionally safe. It's possible. Love is the foundation, yes, but the house still needs walls, windows, and a roof. You can't move into a house just because you like the foundation. That's how you end up standing in the rain talking about, but I love him. Girl, grab that umbrella and go the fuck home. Okay? What keeps relationship healthy is what happens after the love starts. How do you handle your disagreements? Can you talk without it turning into screaming match or the silent treatment? Do you both take accountability or does one person always end up the villain? Those things matter more than the butterflies, trust me. Because when the butterflies fade, and they will, what's left? It better be friendship, it better be respect, and it better be peace. Love is the spark, yes, but the real work is in the maintenance. You have to water what you plant, and you can't say I love you and then neglect the relationship emotionally. You can't expect love to fix what effort won't. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up. We assume because we feel love, that's enough. But feelings fade, y'all. And effort, it doesn't. Discipline doesn't. The willingness to grow together does not fade. You can't build longevity on feelings alone. You just can't. So when people ask, is love enough? My answer is no. Love is essential, but it's not everything. It's like gas in a car. You need it to go anywhere, but baby, that car still needs wheels, an engine, and a driver who knows where the hell they're going to. If you really want a healthy relationship, you got to start valuing quiet things like peace and consistency, emotional safety and respect, the effort. Because love is loud, but peace is what lasts. And the older I get, the more I realize I don't want love that's just intense. I want love that's intentional. The kind that feels calm, steady, and secure. The kind that doesn't make me question my worth every other week. So, no, I'm going to have to tell y'all today love is not enough. It's never been, and it never will be. And anyone else who tells you otherwise probably still thinks toxicity is cute. So, yeah. All right. So we talked about the fairy tale version of love, the magic, the Disney vibes, the movies, the songs that made us feel like love was effortless. But now we got to talk about how we grow the love in real life. Because here's the truth. Love alone isn't enough, y'all. But it can be enough when it's nurtured, when the little things matter, when you actually show up for each other every day. I'm talking about the stuff Disney never told us. The consistency, the patience, the texts that say I'm thinking about you, the dishes you do without complaining, the thank yous, the hugs when they don't ask for them. Love grows when you notice the little things, the way you laugh, the way they handle stress, the way they've been trying. Small gestures aren't small at all. They're the backbone of real love. It's also about communication, not just the big talks, but the everyday check ins, asking how's your day, and actually listening to them, saying I need help, and being met with care. Compromising when it's uncomfortable, being honest even when it's scary. That's how love becomes more than a feeling. It becomes a choice you make every day. And yes, it's work and it's messy. It's not always exciting, but that's what separates fairy tales from real love. So here's a few tips to grow your love so those little things actually matter. Number one, I need y'all to pay attention. Notice the gestures that are often unseen, okay? Thank them for them and appreciate them. Number two, communicate consistently. Share your feelings, your stress, and your joys. Don't leave it all up to the big moments. Number three, choose intentionality. Small acts of love matter, y'all. Do something without being asked. Surprise them with thoughtfulness, making their day easier. These are the real building blocks, okay? Number four, practice forgiveness. Nobody is perfect. Holding grudges kills love, so let it go and talk about it, all right? And number five, celebrate together. Don't wait for the milestones. Celebrate the small wins, the achievements, and just the matter of facts that you're building life together, those moments. And now, because you got to set the energy right, let's hit some affirmations for love, for growing love, and appreciation. Appreciate, blah, blah. Of course, I can't talk. It wouldn't be me. For appreciating the person you choose to share your life with, okay? We're going to start with I choose to nurture love every day. I notice and appreciate the little things my partner does. I communicate openly and honestly, even when it's hard. I create space for growth, understanding, and patience in my relationships. I honor love as an action, not just a feeling. And I allow love to grow through intention, care, and kindness. Say those affirmations to yourself or even with your partner and let them sink in because real love isn't instant, it's intentional, okay? It's daily and it's the little things that build the bigger picture. And that's how you take your fantasy and bring it to reality because love isn't perfect and it sure as hell isn't effortless. But when you show up and you notice the details, you communicate, forgive, and celebrate together, Love grows into something that lasts. So before we close today, remember this: love is a choice every single day. Okay. It's in the effort, the kindness, and the attention. It's the little things. I cannot say that enough. And it's worth it. Thanks for tuning in to Talk to Me Nice. I hope today's episode reminded you to notice, to appreciate, to choose love intentionally. And whether you're just starting a relationship, building one, or growing your own heart in the process, you'll find your fairy tale love through reality. Okay? So, yeah, I'm your favorite voice note friend, Queenie Renee. That's all I got for y'all today. So, learn to love properly and get out of your head because it ain't good for your mental health to be in them fantasies. And until next time, friends, love you. Bye.